Go. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are.
Hey, what is today? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. My days are so messed up. So, because we had Christmas Sunday
Oh,
with my mom, and it's
I did
like
it early.
she does it a couple weeks early with us because she likes to have the individual families over. So, yeah, that was when she was available. And I do my Christmas in Christy knows this February and March with my kids.
Yeah, that's
So,
what I was thinking. Like you did it early. Okay, so
no,
no,
my
it wasn't
mom, this
you.
is this is mom's, and then yeah, so I don't know, it just threw my week off. Just because it was, Christmas tree and opening presents. And then what day is it
Right,
again? Back to it's not really Christmas, so back to regular work week.
right,
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got some good stuff today for you.
right. We got a little bit of sauce. We want to like keep covering passive income streams. Like it's a thing, and we like the things. So that is our topic for today. You're going to hear us continue to talk about it because passive income is one of the things that we strive for. So we want to, help out other people who strive for the same thing.
Yeah, and I know, you guys are mostly network marketers and you're like, but that's what I'm doing in my business. Probably not, right? An MLM is usually glorified self-employment. So what you got to do is move your MLM into the passive income category. So you start it out as it's active income, and then you can move it in to do other things with like who's going to do your calls for you. You guys don't even think about like have somebody else do your calls for you, have somebody else do the three ways. You have to start doing it and then turning that residual into passive residual. It's active residual is what it is initially. But what we're talking about is now taking that active income and doing other things with it. So, we were talking about this, it's been a while since we talked about affiliate marketing.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Yeah.
Affiliate marketing is very similar to network marketing, but not the same. Like it rhymes, but it's not the same because you're not having usually 99% of the time have to do any of the support for those products or services. You're not expected to do three-way calls and get it. And you're not expecting your people, your customers to become also affiliates.
Right.
In most cases, there are some things that we do that are affiliate marketing that we're looking for other affiliates too. But it's a thing. And this is how we've been able to create multiple income streams over the last 2 decades is how can you build multiple programs? Because you have things that are building income that don't require all this extra.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I am a fan of affiliate marketing. Shout out to my mentor, Christy, for introducing me to just a way of, or this specific way of making money. And like, we both have the same idea about circle is for social media. Hers is for streams of income. And I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with them. And now I'm very happy.
That's so funny.
Like we have, because we do, like we talked about it last week, we do a lot in cryptocurrency. We found some affiliate marketing stuff that is relatable to the cryptocurrency products and services that we have. And it just makes sense because it's complementary, right? So the people who are following me on social media and things like that, they're not looking at me like, oh, she does 50 different things. No, I kind of do the same thing a lot of different ways, and I have like a lot of supporting characters who take part or play big roles inside of what we already do. So making that circle and having that vending machine of things is important.
It is. And it is about keeping things that make sense. And like those affiliate programs, we were already recommending those things.
Exactly.
It's like, you should get this, this, and this, and you need it. So why not get paid for the recommendation? The company should pay us for the recommendation. We send them the business, right? So, and they're happy to do so.
They're as happy far as I'm concerned, Red Lobster and Benihana owes me money.
That's right. Exactly. Where's their affiliate program? Well, a lot of companies have things you guys don't think of as affiliate programs, right? Yeah. Like refer a friend, that's affiliate program.
Exactly. Just with a pretty name on it, Like even the cable company has those too. Like if you guys have Comcast, they have something when you refer a friend or family member, after they've paid their bill for 6 months, you actually get a bill credit. Like ask your cell phone providers, because I used to work for Comcast, I used to work for Verizon. Ask them about programs like that, like referral programs. You'd be surprised at what you get. You're going to tell people about your good experience with their platforms, with their services anyway. So why not benefit from it?
Yeah, if you want to learn like how to do affiliate marketing, the best place to learn it is through our 15-day challenge. There's no question. It's $7.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pull it up.
7.00, right? Like $7. And you guys have heard me say this. If you go through the 15-day challenge and you don't think that you got it all the way through to the end, you don't think you got $7 worth of value, you just message me, Christy Amber. I will send you $7. Okay.
Like, just going through the 15-day challenge, they literally take you through step by step using and setting up some of the tools that they taught you about. And you can start using those to generate income. So yeah, like the pipsisters.com/GBI. Just make sure GBI is lowercase.
Yeah, because you know what? When you do affiliate marketing, you don't realize that can segue you into what we call gigabucks income, which is being able to make $500, $1,000, $5,000 at a time. So it all works together, right? So I'm really excited too, because tonight, if you're listening live, 7:00 p.m. Eastern, we're going to show you one of our favorite, most newest things that we do to generate income. And it's Chrissy's, favorite thing to do, which is push the button.
I get to push a button and make money, like bring income into the house. Like that is my dream.
It's a thing, guys. You use your active income, whether it's your job, whether, if you're on Social Security or whatever, these things that come in like on a clockwork, right? This regular income. If you have active network marketing income and you take it and you invest it into other things that will create the passive income, right? And so we've been very fortunate because of our connections and the people that we know, that we stay in the know with some really interesting projects. And this one, I got my 5-year-old granddaughter, Ashlyn, could do this.
Yep.
She might try to click the button too much though. She might be like,
yeah.
All you do is log in and click a button.
That's it. Like, it's honestly, and we very sparingly use the word easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We sparingly use that word, but this is the easiest thing I think I've ever done.
I don't know how you can't use the word easy, because it's like, I don't ever use it either. I sometimes say easier, like, okay, we have this way and this way. This way is easier, but this way is still not easy. But it's easier than this way. But easy, click. I mean, literally, it's like click.
Like you log in, you push the button, you walk away for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
At the end. Come back tomorrow for the second show.
I mean, I actually recorded the 30 minutes and then I sped it up in the recording so that I could like show people the timer.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because I'm slowly putting together the full thing, from purchasing to pushing the button to setting up the ooh la la, like doing all of it. Yeah, like.
So tonight, and we'll spill the beans a little, the Pip Sisters live, 7:00, hop on there. Because we are going to show you how it works, what it is, why in the heck would they pay us to push a button, right? There's got to be something to it. Yes, there is.
We're helping.
Yes.
And we get compensated for helping.
That's right.
Like
it really is that simple.
It like the hardest part for me was wrapping my head around the simplicity. Because I want it to be so much more than what it is. It's like, I know what I'm doing when I do it, but the only thing I got to do is that. Like,
right. And we understand the technology, but even if it's not necessary to understand the technology. It's like when you switch your light, you come in, you switch your light. I was going to say switch your light switch on and it just would not come out, or use a clapper. But anyway, when you do that, you don't have to know how the electricity works.
Right.
Right. You just switch it on and the light comes on. It's like that.
You're done, like so finding ways to make your active income more productive is definitely something that I like. The partnership between Christy and I is like one of my favorite things for like 2019, 2020. Like, because 2021 has been phenomenal. And it's as a result of just being able to lean in and learn from her. Like, as much as she doesn't like to say this, but decades of experience has come in handy with like helping the team grow, and it's making things sustainable when you understand that we both agree that you need multiple sources of income. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Right. But we also both agree we do not need our focus scattered in 20 different directions. A lot of people think that in order to build multiple checks, you have to have multiple focuses, and you really do not.
Nope.
We have creating a system right now where it's like one focus and then you can build a bunch of stuff, right? So, and for me, like, yes, I have a lot of experience and I've been through a lot of stuff. Let's just say that, like, good and bad, right? In the industry, like, it's like, okay, I'm not doing that because I've been there, done that. I'm not doing that again. Or I know this works. I want to make sure we get plugged back into it. But like, I am forever a student, right? I wanted to get to a higher level with the affiliate marketing. So, I get mentored by Dave Sharp, one of the greatest minds in the industry. I want to learn about I have part of the Marketing Expedition Society with Tony Rush. It's a forever learning, and plugging into people who are at a higher level than you. And the thing is that I was listening to Josh Smith, the real estate guy that I talk about sometimes. He started like a show on YouTube, right? I think it's like Get Shit Done, GSD, Get Shit Done, right? So he's like, I started this show because and it's not to like talk like all great about himself, but the higher level you get, the lonelier it is.
Yeah.
There's less and less people who want to speak your language and talk about higher level stuff.
Yep.
Right. And so he's like, I started this show not to make money, not to promote my stuff. I started it so I could interview people that are at a high level and have other people to talk to. Right. But he's right. Like the more you climb the ladder of personal development, I'm not talking about money, the lonelier it gets, because there's like less and less people who want to improve themselves at that level.
Exactly.
So that's like, I'm always just looking for mentorship, and, it's to the point where, that's why we're with Kurt.
Yep.
Right. Because Kurt is a cryptocurrency, I want to say expert, because
like
aficionado. Like that. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, because we think that there really aren't any experts yet.
No, everything changes. Like, you can't be an expert in something if it changed every single day. But there are people who do a very good job at researching and staying abreast of the information. And Kurt is one of those people.
Yeah.
But if you guys missed it, go to our YouTube channel and check out episode 2016. I'm sorry, I said 2016. Episode 26. Like, we did
not do that many yet.
Right. Episode 26, building multiple streams of income with your internet vending machine. That's what we're talking about when we say we have a singular focus that we focus on. We have one direction that we're going, but there are lots of different tools and things that we use that we have that go along with that focus to bring in multiple streams of income with one goal in mind, with one like product genre in mind,
Right. And that really is it. Like, our whole focus is on like financial stuff, financial literacy, really, and improving our portfolios of investments and things like that. So everything we rep for, either it serves one of two purposes. Either it serves that purpose of educating us or building our portfolio, or it serves to help us with the marketing of
exactly
doing those things.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
pretty
all
much
of those.
Right.
right? Like in your business, you need to know how to grow your business. You need to know how to market your business. You need to know like how to pick your target audience and speak to them. And when you get them in, what do? Then there's the products. And with us, like you guys, if you are building a home-based business, we talked about this, what was it, the week before last? There is no 401k plan. So what are you doing to invest your money for your future? Mm-hmm. Everything that we do is like, that's the road that we're going down. So all the little stores you pass along the way, that's us.
That is us. Yeah. And you know what? I don't even want to get into this too heavy here, but because it's so hard. But if you are investing your money through your 401k and letting other people manage it, maybe we'll do this on another call because I'm not an expert, right? But I follow some experts, right? And they talk about if you're letting other people manage your money, other like mutual funds and things like that, manage your money, and they say there are no fees, there's hidden fees everywhere. You would be like shocked to find out the difference between like a 20-year span of you managing your own money and them managing your money. As far as the exact same percentage you supposedly are earning, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars that they take in fees over time. Yep. And it's hidden. They say they don't show you this stuff. And so I'm learning and more and more, I don't want to manage my own money. Well, it's costing you.
You kind of do.
It's costing you like a lot of money, right? If you are investing, and some of you aren't even investing.
Right.
So
like, and that's the thing, like this push button thing, I'll put the money in there and I'm happy that I did, because the rate at which we're going to get the return back on our initial investment is phenomenal. The rate at which the investment is going to grow on multiple points of it, just from the initial investment getting in, and the fact that the investment itself is going to grow whether you're in it or not, right? Because it's of the adoption. So that made it easy. And this is like, I can press a button every day. Like, you want it to be so much more complicated, but it's not.
Right. And
like,
she could pay someone to push the button. I mean, come on, like, hey, I'll pay you $20 to push this button every day. Right. I mean, like, I want you guys to think about when you get like hesitant about doing things. Does everything you ever invest in work out? No, of course not. But if you don't step up to the plate, you can't ever hit a home run.
Like, there's no hardware, there's no software. Like, you don't have to download anything.
It's true.
You push the button to get to the site, then when you go, it says start, and you
and it's just easy. It's the big E.
Yep. This is the one. If we could find like 3 more things like this, I'm done.
Right. We're done.
Like, we would pay for everything to be automatic from here on out.
Show's over. We're going to hire a couple of Chrissy and Christy actresses. Right. And you can watch them to do the Pip Sister show. Right.
Exactly. No, like, we're going to go through outsourcing the way that they talked about it in the 4-hour work week. Everything is outsourced now. Like, I don't even cook anymore. Someone's in the kitchen right now making breakfast.
Right. Yep. And that is where we're headed to. Our little treasure boxes. They're a little more work up front.
Yeah.
But then it's just literally, let me check the app today, see how much money I made. Click.
So there's some stuff that's just, it's simple. It's simple. You do, like with our treasure boxes, you do some work up front, right? You have the initial investment and you do some work up front. After the work up front, it's like maintenance.
That's all it is. It's like, and you want to build that out so that you have multiple locations, right? Yeah. Like hundreds or thousands of locations. You can just build that out. Think about learning a little piece of everybody's Wi-Fi.
Yep.
That like 1,000 people's Wi-Fi, like actually making money from other people's Wi-Fi. Let me tell you, with those treasure boxes, if you aren't making money from your Wi-Fi, we need to talk, because you're able to make money with your Wi-Fi.
Yep.
I bet you you're not. Do you currently make money with your Wi-Fi? If the answer is no, then you need to reach out to us. Right. So this isn't complicated stuff,
we really like passive streams of income, but we really want everybody to understand that when we say passive streams of income, there is an investment involved.
Mm-hmm.
And in some cases, because the easy button, there's not a lot of work, but in some cases, there's work to be done up front. And then to have it continue is the maintenance. You need to make sure that no additional work needs to be done, no parts need to be changed out or anything like that. But they're simple and they are actually passive, actually, after you do the work, the initial setup. Like,
the investments are time and money.
yep.
Right. So if you don't need to do a lot of time, usually there's money involved, right? You know, sometimes that you can, if you don't have a lot of time, you can throw the extra money in to automate more things, right? And so there's that, right?
Yep.
But if you don't have a lot of money, then you need to put time in, right? Or if you have an investment you see that you like and you don't have the money for it, instead of saying I can't afford it, say how can I afford it? Maybe I could get a couple of partners and we could go in on it. Right. It's all about what's right here. These 6 inches right here and what you're using. It's called your noggin and you need to get it going and stirring. Yep. Right. You see something you want, you can have it if you just get creative. So
like you'd be surprised at even inside of like the education platform that we partner with, there are families that split the subscription costs. Mm-hmm. Because before they are in with the education, learning how to generate income, they need to get the education and it's not feasible or affordable for them to do it as an individual. But together, now you're doing it as a family. You have something to talk about at dinner that doesn't involve social media. You know, like take advantage of the partnerships that you already have in your life. If you need that addition, like we talked about that as far as mentorship as well. Not all of our mentorship is paid. We do pay for mentorship, right? We do pay for courses and things like that, but we also have mentors that we've just connected with and it's beneficial. So weigh your options, look at what's in your immediate circle and see how you can build upon that, you know?
Well, some of the best mentors, even who have paid mentorship, give some of the best of their mentorship for free.
Yep.
They give a lot of stuff away for free.
Yeah. Like I like E.T. He has an entire YouTube channel. He has a Instagram page. He does little short videos, motivational stuff all the time. Like, and it's there on the free platforms for you to access.
Right.
Like until you can pay to show up to one of his shows face to face, you get some good sauce, you know?
Yeah, and just because it's free doesn't mean it's valuable. If you go on the Legendary Marketers page, Dave does a show every single day. It is so it is worth to me millions of dollars. It is so chock full because they have a new guest on every single day and they talk marketing every single day and it's free. You can just listen on the Facebook page. So like a lot of times we bring ourselves excuses, but there really isn't any because the information that you need is out there, free, paid, taking it to a different level, whatever. Yep. Like she said, families have put their money together to, you know, do our subscriptions if they need to. We've seen that happen often, right? Where couple people partner up, you know, and here's the thing, however old you are, not Christina, but you, the listener, I don't know how old you are, right? But I'm 48. If I came across something that was a couple $100 a month to get mentored and I didn't have the money for it, I'd probably say to myself, and I've been there in the past, wow, I'm 48 and I can't even afford a couple $100 a month to take myself to a new level. There's a problem here.
Yeah.
There's an issue here that I am at this age and a couple $100 is an issue for me. I have to do this.
Yep.
I need to do this because I don't have the money is the reason why I need it. What can I do to figure it out? Right. And so, but that's just me. The QBQ, the question behind the question, you guys, you know, that's a great book, but it really helps you to ask better questions.
Yeah. Like every, what is it that Kurt says? Every time we think bigger, our next thought cannot be but, it must be how. How can you get it done? Like what steps do you need to take to get to where you're trying to go? you know, like stop limiting yourself by putting up a paywall that doesn't really exist. Because if you really wanted it, you would get it. Every single one of us has bought something that was a frivolous purchase, and it was something that we really wanted and we did not need, and we know we didn't need it, but we bought it anyway, and we saved for it, right? We sacrificed a little bit for it, but it was because we wanted it. So figure out what it is that you really want and go get it.
A lot of things with money are just a mindset anyway. It's a mindset of in whatever direction, and how our perception of the value of things. If you are in network marketing and you get an issue with like, oh, it's a money issue, you actually do not have a money issue. 100% of the time you have a value issue. They are not seeing the value. I was just reading in my marketing newsletter I got, there was like this study done about like, it's just a perception thing. So I'm not going to go through the whole study, but it was like a survey type thing. Like they were interviewing groups of people, right? And they said to this group of people, how many of you would drive 5 miles down the road to save 30 cents a gallon on gas? And there was like a large percentage of the group said that they would. So then it was pointed out, and I'll just do the math on that. Let's say you have a 20-gallon tank, you're saving like $6 tops, okay, by driving 5 miles down the road. So then they had a whole series of other questions, and they got a question there. How many of you would drive 5 miles down the road because you knew there was a $5 bill sitting on the ground that you could pick up? And only like a couple people said they would bother driving down the road 5 miles to pick a $5 bill off the ground. Same money,
right?
But it's this perception thing, right? Because and the funny thing is that the $5 is extra money,
right?
That you were going to be able to put in your pocket. You know what I mean? So understand that anytime there's a money issue in your business, whether it's yourself or it's somebody that you're interviewing to come into your business, if you have a money issue with something that you're looking at, it's you don't see the value yet. That's all that is. If you saw the value, you would just figure it out. It might not be today, right? But you would say, I have to do this. What can I sell? Who can I take a loan from? Right? Whatever it is. So yeah, it's a thing.
You might even have a tiny heart attack.
Yeah.
That was me. Tiny heart attack.
She said, I was on with her. She's like, I think I just had a tiny heart attack.
Because I've never, it's interesting. So listen.
You've grown as a person because, like a couple years ago, you said, nah,
right.
Can't do that.
Exactly. But like you guys meet us tonight at the pipsisters.live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you're going to find out about our push button secret. And it's simple. You kind of have to get past whatever mental barrier is up there. And then
because it's so simple.
Yeah. Like,
yep.
I set an alarm, my alarm goes off, and I set multiple alarms. So it goes off on my phone, and I have like little Alexas all over the house. Like, so if I'm out and about, I'm like, okay, I can snooze it. So when I get back to the house, I can remember to push the button, and
if you're listening to this later, right, because you're watching us on YouTube or something, message us and see if any of these are left.
Right.
Because they are limited. There is a very limited number of opportunities to become involved with this. So you might get lucky and maybe you're listening to this only a few days after, a few weeks after, and there's still an opportunity, or there may not be. But if you are listening to it, stop what you're doing right now and message us and ask us.
Yes, please.
Any push button opportunities left, right? And we'll let you know.
Because we posted it on our Facebooks, and just the video of Christy explaining it, our inboxes got flooded really quick.
They did.
Yeah.
I sent out an email, everybody's hitting reply, and of course, because it's easy, right? But it requires an investment. So come and see how it works tonight.
Exactly. Yes. But that, and then don't forget to go to the pipsisters.com/GBI and take the 15-day challenge. Like, do something to help yourself grow your business. It's $7, right? And from there, we are not telling you to do this because, it's good. We're telling you to do it because it's good and we did it. We actually use it right now. So there's that. Everybody's always like, well, what do you guys do? We went to the pipsisters.com/GBI, right, before we created that link. And we did the 15-day challenge. Okay. And that is what gave us or led us down the road of one of our Gigabucks income products that we have in our vending machine. So, yes. Okay.
It's one of the reasons we ended up doing the show. Maybe we'll tell you that story later. But it was through that program. It was like, oh, we should do this show. Right. So,
yep.
Well, you guys have a wonderful Tuesday now that I know what day it is, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Right. Bye, guys.
Bye.